You wake up early every morning for school, 8 hours a day looking at computer screen while your teacher lectures. You realize that you're bored and none of this is grasping in your brain. Oh, that's okay, because you can always look it up later and have the computer do the work for you. While you scroll endlessly and pull your mind away. Today, we will look at why physical homework is more beneficial than electronic homework. Choosing physical homework allows the brain to engage deeper with the material given and hold healthier study habits over time, along with improvement of student academics. I'll first examine how electronic homework has a decline in academic success for students. Next, I will compare how traditional assignments improve focus and performance in students. Lastly, we will look at how can we solve this problem. Electronic homework has had a decline in academics for students. A personal experience from Corrado on Medium, March 12, 2026 stated, "My first use of internet remained problematic and interfered with the time I could have used spending on schoolwork. To make matters worse, throughout middle school and high school, my classes largely used Chromebooks. This led to me and many of my peers to play games and browse the internet during class. This shows that as Chromebooks slowly started to get introduced, a decline of attention spans and effort into schoolwork also reduced as well." From another source, but the numbers have been declined since 2012. Continuing on, it is also worth noting that countries that have invested heavily in computers have seen no noticeable improvement in the results for the Program for International Student Assessment (PISA) tests. Quoted from EPPC, October 29, 2025. Districts have invested money into Chromebooks thinking student scores may improve, but the opposite has been done. Now that we have talked about how electronic homework has shown a decline in student academics and focus, let's look at the benefits of physical homework. Improvements of physical homework. Writing by hand activates the brain. The process of writing by hand reinforces memory pathways and enhances comprehension and retention, says Oxford Learning, March 29, 2024. This physical act lights up networks in the brain linked to learning. How this may work. Quoting Frontiers, March 18, 2021, the utilization of the paper likely enhances the process of associating episodic, what, and spatial where information, especially in the hippocampus, given its well-established role in the integration of what, where, and when information. Visually seeing the words as you write allows the brain to completely grasp the information being taught. Handwriting increases student focus. One of the main benefits of writing by hand is that it simply focuses us to slow down. Going back to our source, NPR, May 11, 2024. Writing by hand takes a longer time than typing. Therefore, your brain has more time to process the information instead of copying it, suggesting that our sense of touch plays a vital role in the way we absorb information, according to National Geographic, October 10, 2024. Writing by hand also allows fewer distractions. When we are on our electronic devices, we tend to switch between tabs more and lose focus on what we're learning. Writing things down on paper creates a dedicated, distraction-free space for your task and goals. It helps you stay focused on the work that matters most without getting pulled into a dozen directions. Cited from Daily Bloom, October 1st, 2025. Now let's look at how can we solve this issue. I suggest first that we can start a paper-first rule. Print the reading material and homework packets. This can encourage brainstorming along with combining the physical material with electronics. An example would be my veterinary office procedure professor would print out the reading material plus homework packets, but the homework required the use of the textbook that was online to those who didn't read or buy the textbook. This encouraged us to use multiple materials, causing the material to stick. Take handwritten notes. You can do this or encourage this while a slideshow is being taught, educational videos, or online articles. You can also limit your daily screen time. Set a specific time when electronic material ends. This can go for teachers and students in college that create their own schedule. Now, to conclude this persuasive speech, we first looked at how electronic homework had an academic decline in students, then moved on to how physical homework improves focus and brain activities. Lastly, listing ways we can solve this issue and work the two together. When you hold a pen and begin to write on paper, you are building a real connection to the information, allowing a slow, steady process to begin and develop long-lasting knowledge. Thank you. My audience!
Good.